He recently brought gang violence to Sesame Street. Well, if you didn't know, in this episode, Elmo came home from a long day at work and said, "Honey, I'm home," and was soon shocked at what he found. It was Kermit and Elmo's girl in his bed. That's when Elmo says, "What the freak you doing with my girl, Kermit?" Then Kermit says, "Elmo, I was helping her with homework." Then Elmo says, "She's 50 years old, Kermit. She's not even in school anymore." And Elmo stormed out the building. On the way out, a kid asked Elmo if he wanted to shoot the ball, but Elmo said no. "I got something else I need to shoot." And Elmo pulled off with the rest of his gang. Later that day, Elmo got on the phone and told Miss Piggy everything that happened. And she wasn't happy. Sooner or later, Kermit would be driving, listening to Lil TJ and saying the N-word, and Miss Piggy would pull up beside him. "I heard you were cheating on me, Kermit, and you're gonna pay!" And she started shooting. Kermit and Miss Piggy would later get in a high-speed pursuit shootout on the highway, causing plenty of deaths and accidents. Shooting was so deadly, the army pulled up. Bodies were everywhere, but Miss Piggy kept calling in score streaks like it was Call of Duty, until eventually Kermit lost grip of his car and ended up losing control, crashing the whole vehicle. Kermit was somewhat knocked out after this, and Miss Piggy seen her chance to move in for the kill. But she wasn't the only one. The army was pushing in too. Even the cops were like, "Move, move, move!" ready to kill Kermit and Miss Piggy. But luckily, Fozzie the bear pulled up and said, "Kermit, get in the car!" And Kermit luckily got in and Fozzie hit the gas. Later that day, Elmo was asleep but waken up by a little creak at the door, and it was Grover. Grover said, "You're gonna pay for what you did to my cousin." That's when Elmo said, "What are you talking about, Grover?" And Grover would say, "You know exactly what I'm talking about, Elmo. You shot and killed my cousin Cookie Monster in cold blood. And I was going to slide on your block too, but I ended up getting arrested for peeing in public. Fun fact, I actually broke out of jail today. I beat up one of the guards and swiftly disguised myself as a cop. And when a shootout broke out earlier, I knew it was my time to shine. Cookie Monster was the biggest crip we looked up to, and you had to take him away." Grover then shoots Elmo, and it goes on to the next scene, where Kermit and Fozzie have picked up their friends. And while cruising down the road, they seen someone in a familiar yellow outfit, and they pulled over and told him, "You need a ride?" Moments later, it switches to Big Bird reading a book, and he told the kids, "Yup, that's how it happened. That's how me and Kermit met."